Hi guys, it's the 16th of October. Welcome back to the channel. I'm just on the micro orchard. I'll spin you around. Get my viewfinder. I came down. I've mentioned previously about removing this row of raspberry canes. There was autumn and summer fruiting canes. So the last 2 days I've been busy with that, and you can see I've got them all out now. And I've just healed in these. There's about 14 summer fruiting ones in case my mate wants them. And the only other thing now, there's a couple more just sort of come up between this gooseberry. And I'm going to dig those gooseberry bushes out. I'll dig those canes out, heal those in, and then yeah, that's going to give me much more growing space. And I've got breeze blocks to put round for the new edging. I'll just sow some grass seed where I took that pear tree out, so I think it'll work out very well. Now down in this area I had a huge pile of material to get rid of, kind of roots and prunings and all sorts of things, so I had both barrels going. And if you have a look now, there's just a pile of ash in that one, just a little bit of pallet wood there, but everything's gone, which is brilliant. So I'm just going to tip that out onto the soil, and it can go back onto the soil. And wood ash is great for your soil, but I'm really happy with that because like I said, there was a huge amount of material, but it's gone now. So what I'll do is I'll get the ash out and then I'll put the lids back on, and it just keeps them watertight and everything. There we go guys, that's what's left. That's it was a massive pile. There was like tons of roots and all sorts of stuff, so even though there's kind of lumps in it, I think I'll just dump it on that soil, and it'll break down over the winter. So yeah, I've just dumped it on there, as you can see, raked it in a little bit, and then it just get washed in over the winter and everything. So hopefully tomorrow we've got another fine day for tomorrow. I'm hoping to get those gooseberry bushes out, and then at some point I can get on and do this edging, and then when that's finished I'll probably dig it all over and then just cover it with membrane, ready for spring. And like I say, that's a new growing area. So just turning around in where this asparagus is, this side I've planted shallots, and on the other side I put in that I bought a few bulbs of soft neck garlic, so they've gone on the other side. So kind of interplanting, that's something I got off Steve Richards at Steve's Seaside Allotment. So thanks for that, Steve, making good use of every available inch of ground. So in here, actually that's a job I need to do probably tomorrow, is get the elephant garlic in. So it's pretty much weed free, there's not a lot of prep to do really. So yeah, that's probably at least some of what I'll do tomorrow if I can't spend all the time getting those gooseberry bushes out, but certainly want to get the elephant garlic in. Alright guys, back home and just spinning you around here. So I'd also mentioned I was going to tackle this kiwi vine. It was casting far too much shade, it was coming right out almost the entire width of that border. So as you can see, yesterday afternoon I spent an hour or two, and I've just really gone for it, pruned it right back. So the objective really is to just kind of keep it on that top trellis as much as possible, and just keep these new growths pruned back, so trying to keep it more under control. And we'll see how that goes, if it gives us fruit. If it doesn't work out well, it's probably going to come out, and then I'm thinking I might build another frame or something like that, but we'll use that space anyway for growing in. Alright guys, another little update. 17th of October, and we're now back down on the micro orchard, and I was down again yesterday and dug out those 2 gooseberry bushes which are just here, and again just pulled out all the old rotten edging boards and everything, so they're all in the burn barrels. And so now we're free. We've got all those fruit bushes and everything are all gone. I'm just going to, those raspberry canes there, they're going up to the field, so I'm going to bag those up now and take those up and plant them up there. But now it leaves me free to get on and put the edging in, which probably won't be for a few days because we've got this next named storm coming in, so the conditions are going to be probably really muddy and that, so I'll have to wait till we get another dry spell. But I'm happy to have got that done. I think I've made good use of the time. So the one thing I am aiming to get done this afternoon probably is get back down here and get that elephant garlic in, so I'll catch you later. Right guys, I've got myself back down on the orchard here. I've got my elephant garlic. You can see it's two different sizes really. There's these larger ones and then some are quite small, but hopefully they'll all grow away well. And I've had them in the fridge for about a fortnight in these Ziploc bags, and I just know my camera won't probably pick this up, but just round that edge of that basal plate there's little white roots, so keeping them in the fridge breaks the dormancy, so they've already got roots now. I'm being very careful with them, and I'm going to plant these about 3 times the depth with, you know, just a bulb planter like that, and I'll just put a plank out as a straight edge. So all I've got to do, they're going in this little bed here, so I'm just going to give it a little rake, that's all. Just rake it a little bit and then we'll get them in. So I've just raked it, pulled out any big stones and stuff, and I got a little plank as a straight edge, and I'm just going to plant them about 6 inches apart, so I'll get about 5. It's not that wide, it's just under 3 foot actually. About 8 inches between rows. There's quite a lot to, I'll cram them in a little bit really, but it's alright, so I'll get going. So I just paused for 1 sec, because even though it might sound blindingly obvious, but really this is aimed at anybody who's never planted garlic before. You just got to make sure you plant it the right way up, so you can see the roots and the pointy bit, that's wants to be upright, so pop it in the hole like say like that, and just make sure that the pointy end is sticking upright and you'll be good to go. So in the second bag the rounds are substantially bigger, so all I'm doing is I'm still putting 5 in a row, but I'm giving just a bit more distance between each row, just too short to make that row up, but that's fine. So yeah, I just wanted to explain that really. Okay guys, it's all done. I didn't count them, I'm not really into stuff like that, but off the top of my head I would say there was 50, something like that. And I've just put this bit of debris netting over, because you might be aware I've sort of moaned about it in the past, but it's terrible around here for cats crapping into the soil. So I knew if I didn't cover it, it'd be just full of cat poop, and they'd probably scrap and mess around with the bulbs and that. So that's the reason I put that on. As soon as they start sort of coming through, you know, whatever, I can remove the net, because that growth should discourage them anyway. So just one more thing before I go. I've just been looking at this area here where I grubbed out some fruit trees and put grass seed, and I can see, you won't be able to make out on this camera unfortunately, I do apologise for that, but I can see the grass seed is germinating now, so I'm really pleased about that, because like I say, we've got some bad weather coming in, but actually the temperature is going up. It's going up to 16 or 17, so hopefully that grass will continue to grow before we sort of get any significant frosts. So I'll spin you around. Well, that's it for this one guys, I think. Thanks as always for watching. I do hope you're enjoying the content, and take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.